and noon and 6 p.m. I believe is what it is. And then on the weekdays, we're allowed from 9 a.m. Hi, Mom. To 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. have access to our cold showers that are unheated and our restrooms that are inside the say hi. Hi, Mom.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And this what I've been showing you here, this is Damien's house. Damien recently had some issues and had his leg amputated. Damien, it's Laurie. I'm filming. Is that okay? Are you okay with that? Can I say hi? Say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. Damien lives in... Man, come in. It's so cold, man. Oh, it feels good in here. Ooh, you're so lucky you have a heater that works. Oh, my gosh. But this is where Damien lives, and we are working really hard to get his
stuff together.
everything set up where he can actually leave his house. How long has it been since you've been able to really leave?
Well, close to 2 years.
2 years?
Close to 2 years.
And it took a year and a half to get a shower you could access.
I've been off this property one time.
Oh, honey. We're going to work on that.
Yes, sir.
I do not, but I'll bring you one as soon as I get one, okay? I won't smoke again until you have one. I promise.
Go ahead and shut it
Here,
off.
okay, I'll shut it. Did you get dinner yet? They're here now. I'll make sure.
All right.
Well, it's hot still, I hope. Okay. All right. Stay warm, hon. Yeah, this is Damien's house, and he can't really leave it because right outside his house, as you can see, are big ruts and mud holes, and he's somewhat frail fella, and his wheelchair, his electric wheelchair doesn't work, and no one's repaired it, and his go-kart worked for a couple days, but then they were having trouble keeping it charged for him, and so I guess they just don't anymore. Try. And then over here we have the new construction. The new construction is really, really new. We've only been over here for a couple days. This one right in front of me, directly in front of me, past all this water, is my house. I'm in house number 4. I'm in violation, and I'm likely to get thrown out because I have things on my porch. This is right here. This is the furniture that they provided when we moved into the house that we're supposed to keep inside. But unfortunately, it's so darn not space efficient or helpful with storage. And we're not allowed to put any type of weight on the walls of the structure. So because it's the stuff they make, I guess, walk-in coolers out of. And so I had to figure out how to design some freestanding shelves out of just dumpster diving stuff. And I'm working on that right now. That's what that is. And then I was able to dumpster dive this really nice shelf. And I haven't really put it to use yet because I've been working on this still, because they want everything in these bins, and they want the bins to be kept under the bed at all times. And it was starting to hurt my back to keep dragging them out every time I needed something. So I figured I better figure out what I'm going to do about storage. And they told me I was allowed to keep the furniture on my patio, which was really nice of them to allow me to do that. And so I try to keep that looking, you know, somewhat nice and something that they can, you know, not be embarrassed to have outside. But as you can see, this is all fairly new construction. We had an incident on Monday that just passed where they had made us sign a program agreement in order to stay in the program. Basically, we would be exited from the program if we didn't sign. And in that paperwork, we had to agree not to get heaters or put heaters in their facility because it could be a fire hazard, which I understand, but that they had also provided us with heaters, which was not accurate. And so after the cold spell we had last weekend, I was upset, and I was pretty vocal about it. And so I might be thrown out for asking that the heaters they required us to sign and say that we had actually be given to us, since it was so cold that I woke up, my face was all chapped, my lips were cracked. It's quite cold inside, and without heaters. And so they have provided a few of us with heaters now, but not many. Now these tents here, they just put all of these up. We had all the tents down. It was our understanding we were going into structures because, I mean, truth be told, the Other Ones Foundation is banking right now with donations of money and all types of things. I mean, we've been under their management for 2 years now, and this is what they've accomplished in 2 years. So much. A huge administration trailer, which is really nice. A real nice big staff trailer for the case managers. And then this couple of houses they managed to put up so far for their clientele. And then the ones that were being kept in hotels so kindly by another organization called Survive to Thrive, which predominantly deals with battered people that are battered in relationships and helps them. They were nice enough to pay to put us in hotel rooms for quite some time. And as soon as TOOF had to start, or the Other Ones Foundation, TOOF, had to start footing the bill, they decided to yank us all out of the hotels, regardless of where they were on their construction. It took them 9 months, mind you, to grate the pavement or make it flat, is what they said, but it's still standing water. Anyways, they had to wait that long in order to get it done free by the state, because this was originally Department of Transportation property. And so Department of Transportation was willing to come grade the parking lot, that's what it's called, for free, but we weren't a high priority. So we waited about 9 months just for that. And they did a real bang up job. There's tons of standing water. But anyways, I'm not complaining about that. I'm so grateful that they have, done what they have done for us. I mean, they built these, I'm not sure what they are. They're sheet metal domes that I guess we're going to be able to use one day. They have other shower trailers, but they're not made available to us for some reason. I'm not certain why. But they also have a lot of really nice vehicles that they leased for the Other Ones Foundation with great trailers. They're not doing much constructing with them, but I'm sure they intend to. And after all, they've only had 2 years to get this far. So, and they have nice buildings like this building over here. That's going to be for staff. These houses, they're 6 by 9, which is a bigger than a tent. And so anyways, I feel really bad for the people that came straight from the hotels and then had to go into tents in parking spots, because that's just not ideal with as cold as it is. It's not ideal at all. And we were told that we would be going into possibly permanent supportive housing from the hotel, but that didn't happen. They're a rather new organization, and so it makes sense. They're still having to train case management on how to do case management activities, I suppose. So this is where we're at with it. We got a guy in a wheelchair right here living in a parking spot in a tent. He has to crawl in and out of that tent with his back all jacked up. But, we do the best we can. As you can see, there's walkers and wheelchairs, because a lot of the people that live here are disabled. Some of us are not, but a lot of them are. And then here's another structure they built. I'm not sure exactly what it is, other than I know that building is also for staff, not for us. And then this one as well is, this blue one is for staff, not for us. And then this trailer down here, that's what originally was the Other Ones Foundation trailer, and they've really come up in the world. They've got a nice big administration trailer now. And here's the other porta potties. We have a handicap accessible porta potty. They used to clean them regularly, and They used to fill the soap dispensers, which are never filled, and the paper towel dispensers, which are never filled anymore. And they used to even fill them with water. You have this foot pedal, water comes out, but we can't wash our hands.